Have you ever wanted to give a friend money or a beggar you see on the street? You just want to be a kind person, but a certain voice inside of you says, no, don't do it. But we're stupid sometimes and we do it anyways. Listen, our inner voice, that little voice, we got to learn to pay attention to it. Building discernment is training that little voice to know when it's speaking and when it's just another thought, because that voice is your guide through life. Many of us, a lot of problems that we experience in this life, totally avoidable. We just don't know when to listen. Yeah, you don't know when to listen. One of these days, I'm gonna need to make a video about how we need to be smart and discerning. Because if you're not discerning in this life, I hate to tell you, but the devil is gonna mess you up. The Bible tells us, "Be gentle as doves, be smart or wise as serpents." But in this particular video, we're gonna be talking about why you should not give a random or randomly give people money. Ever heard of like stories where you go to like a babalao's place and they tell you, yo, put the money in your hand, speak into it, and then put it into a calabash? You know what that means? It's because that's a representation of you, meaning work can be done for you using that little gesture, or can be done against you using that little gesture. Not that I've ever been to a babalao's place. I'm just speaking. Your money is a heavy point of contact for you, meaning anybody who has your money or anywhere you send your money may or can't attack you, because your money is a representation of you in the spirit. So being cautious is very vital in this time as to who you give money and who you receive money from, even. Because receiving could be used for destiny, theft, and all that, but that's a separate topic. And I know people are gonna want to say like, "Yo, Jesus, Yahusha is gonna save me. Yahuwah, I pray." Listen to me. While Yahuwah and Yahusha saves, you don't want the battle every time, my brother. What if just say the salvation is gonna come from you doing a 14-day fast, and if you don't do that 14-day fast, you lost the battle. You ready for you ready to stay away from food for 14 days? If you live in Nigeria, don't let one of these beggars that you see on the street make a play on your feelings and make you feel like a terrible person because you want to keep your money. Listen to me. People go to herbalists, right? And they have a deal with the babalawo and they say, listen, if you bring money from the streets, that person that gave you that money is going to lose their glory. They have plots like this. Me personally, a long time ago, I stopped giving money out to beggars. I give food. Like, you want some food, I'll get you some food, but you ain't getting none of these bands, my brother. So the best thing to do is just be very careful when it comes to stuff like this. I personally, and it's not just about beggars, it's about people close to you too. It's about anybody that your spirit doesn't resonate with. You got to be careful how you hand money out. But when it comes to beggars, you got to be extra careful, because this is something they do nowadays. In fact, when you're close to reaching a breakthrough, another tactic they use is they send somebody. Let's say you have some witches in your family, they could send some beggars to you. And the goal of these beggars is to get you to give out something. And once you give this little seed, this gesture out, that little glimmer of light, that breakthrough that you're supposed to have could be terminated. So the ideology is be very careful. I need y'all to drop in the comments if you personally have experienced anything of the sort.